What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out the Spirit Halloween in Bangor, Maine, and this store is actually really unique, so let's come check it out together. So here's the full store around, and then here is the Carnival, which is really cool this year. See, it says welcome to the Carnival, which is really cool. And then the first guy we're going to look at is the Ringmaster. It's really cool and you can't see it much, but he has a projection, which is really cool about him. And he's just a great centerpiece to have. Next we have the Deluxe Ghost Face for $279.99.
Now I see something red.
He's actually a great piece to have for people who want to collect Ghostface merchandise, and he's just great. Here we go, we're gonna walk through, and we got the wheel, so let's see what we're gonna get. And there's actually, it's missing its piece. I don't know if it broke off or it just was missing, so we're gonna slow it down a little bit. Oh sweet, I get to keep my skin, yes! Now we got the Dark Princess here, which is pretty cool. You gotta love that when in the stores. That's what I love about coming to Spirit Halloween, guys. And then we actually have a couple of animatronics on the box on the floor for sale. We have a Death Stalker, a Straw Man, a Nozzles the Clown, an Eternal Rest, an Emmeline, and then we have two Static Ghosts. And then this is the cool part for this year. We have QR codes of all the animatronics. If they don't have it set up in the store and you still want to see what it is, you just scan it and it shows you the animatronic in action, which is really cool. And then there's Towering Tallulah, which is pretty cool. And she actually goes up really high, just like what's his name? Oh my goodness, I completely forgot in my head. I'm probably gonna have to edit that in, but she is just awesome. And then we have our little photo op right here, which is really cool. It doesn't work or anything, but it's still really cool. I love that how Spirit does that. We have some merchandise here, which is always really nice to have as well. And then, yes, there are some animatronics on the floor, but we'll check that in just a minute, you guys. But we have Max Straw, who is actually on discount. He's on a sale. And he is not working, but that sucks, but that's all right. He actually looks great. His head doesn't turn right now, but other than that, he's awesome. And then we have this giant guy, the Giant Death Ray. He is massive. So we're gonna give him a sec. He's huge, you guys. I believe he's 10 foot tall, which is insane to have. He's pretty cool. And then coming back here, we have the Down the Duck this way, where we have the Cremator.
Step into the shadows with me,
He's also really unique. I know a lot of people hate on him because he's only static, but he's a really awesome static piece to have in your collection. And then next we have a fan favorite. Oh no, his gun broke off. But we have Art the Clown, an awesome piece to have as well. I don't know if he's working. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately, but he is awesome. And then we have the one and only Shooting Scarecrow, which is also pretty cool. Now we have this fun section back here, which is the back theme this year, so it's kind of connected with this theme, but you have the Fun House of Terror. So first thing we're gonna go is we're actually gonna walk through. We're gonna see it. And it smells like cotton candy in here, but we have these cool mirrors, which is really cool. We have the cool projection, Oh, and it just went off. But it is so cool. This year they really did a good job with this. Another mirror. And then... So this is actually really cool. I love this. We are going to go through here. And then we have Barnaby. This guy is awesome because he is a bear and he's unique. Spirit doesn't really, or not, like no other store does this type of stuff, and it's really cool. And then we have the jumping spider. He's gray this year. A great way. And then we have Emily and Victor, which is an awesome piece.
With this candle, I will light your way in dark. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
They are just great.
I do. You make me surprised.
She is great. They are just both amazing pieces this year. And then we have the awesome Bobby String, which he's missing his hat, but he's huge in person. He is awesome. He's a huge piece. I know not a lot of people are liking him because of his voice. I think it fits well because, you know, he's a puppet. It's great. We don't forget about these guys over here. This guy is awesome. Cotton Candy Dan.
Better be careful walking around in this place. You can get in all kinds of sticky situations here.
He is awesome, you guys. A great piece to have. And then she was just on, but we have Wanda Webworth. She looks so cool. Her jaw's not moving either. But we have one of the best for this year. Nibbles.
Well, you caught my eye. Don't worry, I'm just admiring your costume.
There we go.
Hey, you over there. Yeah, you. I'm giving out some candy. I thought this would be a
great.
great way to make some friends. So come a little closer and try to take some. What do you say?
He's great. He's an awesome piece. But now we're going to check out the animatronics they have on the floor in boxes for sale. So we have two demonic gatekeepers here, which is really cool. We have a giant death ray. We have a cauldroness, which is awesome as well. We have a buzzsaw, which is awesome to see as well in a store. He was released in 2021. We have a Leatherface in the box as well. And then we have a deluxe ghost face. And then we also have a crypt keeper. And over here we have a Slim from Killer Clowns. Another great prop to have in your collection. Then we have a Ringmaster, which is awesome. Again, he's on sale, which is awesome. And I believe we have 2 stilts? Yes, we have 2 stilts from last year. And then also we have 2 Mr. Punchies over there. And then just a bunch of costumes as well. We'll try to get in a couple of those in just a minute, you guys. And then we have a Spike, who is an online-only prop, which is actually really cool to see him in store. We have 3 Howling Spirits. Oh, nope, I lied. We have another one as well, which is awesome. And then we have a Dagger Mike. That is awesome, you guys. They have a great selection. Oh, and there's more actually back here. And then they have a great selection of doormat covers. Like they have Pennywise, We have Michael Myers. We have corpse bride, that's the word, thank you. And just a bunch of other cool mats, a bunch of blankets, and a bunch of slippers. I love these slippers, they're adorable. So we have a Bobby Strings on the floor for sale. We have a Gravestone Ghoul. He is pretty awesome. And then we have we have 4 Barnaby the Bears. And then we have an Emily, and then we have a Wanda Webworth, which is awesome. So now we're gonna take a look at some of the costumes and props they have on the floor for sale. So we have Fall Guys costumes here. Like, I really love the hot dog. That is an awesome, unique look. We have the chicken costume. We have SpongeBob, which is a really popular option this year for anybody who wants to be SpongeBob. We have we have South Park with Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh. We have a bunch of like the kids. He's great. And then we have a couple of inflatable costumes, which are always a great hit as well for people. And a bunch of hats and a bunch of other fun costumes over here. And we have mostly animal costumes here in this section, which is great. We have some Hot Cheeto costumes over here. We have some Toy Story costumes as well over there. We have some interesting stuff over here, so. And we have a lot of pirate costumes over here and stuff, which is another awesome piece to have. And we have a bunch of like hippie costumes over here for anybody interested in being a hippie. What else? We have, if you want to be a police officer or breaking the law, as it says up there, which is so funny. I love these kind of costumes. You know, we have the handcuffs, the glasses even, the little sign, like it's great. They have so much here. Steampunk stuff. We got a couple of like angel and like you can be an angel and doubles for Halloween. Cowboys. We got the love. Little section of more hippies. We got Shrek, which is awesome. Wow. Great costume. Like, look at that. Shrek. And then they have, yeah, it comes with a bunch of the pieces and stuff too. We have the masks over there, which we might check out in just a second. We have a lot of more decorations over here. We got a couple of candelabras and foam coffins. Got a couple of the side steppers here. We got Chucky. And then we have Sam. And we got little Gizmo down there, adorable. And then we have a couple of skeletons over there. We got little tiny terrors, like little babies. A bunch of awesome stuff. An arm. Some tombstones, which is great. And we got some of the creepy dolls this year too, which is awesome to have. And a Spirit Halloween store. We got some more hats and accessories over here as well. We got some weapons over here. And now we got a bunch of masks. I'm gonna try to show as much of them as I can onto the video. But there's just so much, it's endless here, of masks you can choose. And then more weapons, of course, staffs. A lot of interesting masks, but they're great. They're just, you know, amazing. Swords and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, I believe that's gonna be it. We covered mostly everything except for a lot of the kids' costumes, but there's just a lot. You can definitely check it out on the website. There's some reefs as well, and it's great. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Please make sure to subscribe and give me a like. Definitely leave a comment and let me know. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching.